Despite the growing prevalence of smartphones, when it comes to taking notes in class or getting some real work done on the go, nothing beats a solid laptop. I appreciate versatility in my devices, and the Lenovo Flex 2-in-1 offers more versatility than nearly any other laptop, and does so at a price point that embarrasses the competition. Quick note, I bought mine secondhand, so there are some minor imperfections in this laptop. Moving on. The design of the laptop is subtle and classy. With a dark, mostly plastic build, it won't be winning any build quality awards, but it looks and feels just fine. The faux brushed aluminum keyboard deck looks nice and is comfortable to rest your hands on. Let's talk about what's on that keyboard deck. As I type this script, the keyboard is very comfortable to type on. It took a bit of getting used to, but after a few minutes of typing, I found myself right at home. It has a nice layout with good key spacing. My only real complaint there is the cramped arrow keys. The keys have Lenovo's signature curved bottom, making them slightly easier to press. They are fairly shallow, but have decent enough key travel and have a nice response under each stroke that's tactile but not too loud. The keyboard even features 2 backlight modes, which is great to have for typing at night. Beneath that keyboard, the trackpad is smooth and sizable. It's no MacBook trackpad for sure, but it does use Microsoft's Windows Precision drivers, which makes for pleasant, accurate tracking. It also means you get access to vast gesture customization, like controlling 3 and 4 finger taps and swipes for things like switching programs or adjusting the volume. One note on that deck, it does get warm after extended heavy use. The bottom right section of the laptop in particular gets the hottest, which makes it uncomfortable to rest your hands on and uncomfortable to write on with the screen closed. More on that later. Move to the top of the machine and you'll find a 14-inch 1080p display. It's a decent LCD panel with full touch support and a glossy coating. Colors on the screen look good and touch is very responsive. Obviously, it's a $500 machine, that's half the cost of the stand for Apple's professional grade monitor, so I wouldn't expect to do any hyper-accurate photo or video work on it anytime soon, but for casual use, it definitely gets the job done. Below that screen is a sizable bezel, but I honestly don't mind it much at all. It elevates the screen a bit to make it more eye level when typing or using the device in presentation mode. Around the other 3 sides of the screen are some nice looking slim bezels. They're so slim in fact that this 14-inch laptop fits perfectly in a 13-inch MacBook case, link in the description. Back to the laptop. Right above the screen is the webcam, right where it belongs. That webcam is a grainy but still pretty good 720p shooter. It'll do you just fine for the occasional Skype call, and I even use mine to shoot time-lapses like this one if my phone is preoccupied and I'm really in a pinch. And make sure you disable audio enhancements on the microphone, or else your audio will be complete garbage. The Flex also manages to pack in a built-in digitizer for use with the included Wacom stylus. Packing 2048 levels of pressure sensitivity and powered by quadruple A's, the Lenovo Active Pen is a great addition to the laptop. It's perfect for taking notes in class and even serves just fine for the occasional sketch or doodle in Photoshop. Unfortunately, there's no place to store the pen in the laptop unless you count the embarrassingly stupid USB blocking adapter that Lenovo included, but it does stick to the magnets at the keyboard base, so at least it won't get lost when typing. As for ports, the Flex packs plenty, everything I'd hope for short of Thunderbolt. On the left, that means a barrel power jack, HDMI port, a USB 3 port that's always on for charging, a USB-C port, and a headphone jack. Note that only the barrel power port, not the USB-C port, can be used for charging, unfortunately. On the right side, Lenovo doubles down with a locking hole, another USB 3 port, a full-size SD card slot, the side-mounted power button, and the microphone. Now, for the Flex's titular feature, the reason it really stands out from the crowd, the Flex, well, flexes. Instantly, it transforms from laptop to backwards laptop. This one's great for taking handwritten notes. Flatten the screen completely and it's a chunky tablet. Thick, but still great for reading, annotating, and drawing. Flip it upside down and it's a tent, perfect for showing something to a friend or coworker. The hinge is sturdy, and having this much versatility at such a low price point is amazing. We've got to talk basic specs and performance, and surprisingly, the Flex isn't bad in that area either. My particular model has an 8th gen Core i3 processor, 8GB of RAM, and a 128GB PCIe SSD. It's certainly no gaming machine or editing workstation, but for most basic tasks it's pretty snappy. This model isn't officially sold anymore, but Lenovo's current models have even better specs. Some are even equipped with new Ryzen processors. Linus from LTT just did a video on that one, and let's say he was very impressed. As an added bonus, those new models include a capacitive fingerprint scanner, which is definitely a nice touch. That brings us to battery life. The roughly 45 Wh battery inside this thing is rated for up to 10 hours of charge. In my experience, using it throughout the day with my screen at 75% brightness and hibernating when not in use, it makes it through my school day with a bit of juice to spare. As I write this script at 10 o'clock after a long school day, my battery sits at 16%. Not the greatest battery in the world, but as long as you charge it every night, you won't have to worry about it dying on you during the day. A few notes for other basic day-to-day stuff. The laptop's a bit on the heavy side, weighing in at 3.68 pounds. The fans ramp up pretty loud sometimes, and the laptop also uses strong magnets to hold itself together in its various modes. These make the laptop difficult to open, especially with one hand because there's no lip to hold onto, but on the bright side it feels awesome to close with that magnetic snap. The included charger is fairly compact and juices up the device very quickly. So let's wrap this up. For just around $500 and cheaper on eBay, depends on which model you get, this laptop is one of the most versatile I've ever seen. It has no major compromises and is decent if not good or even great in every category. If you're on a budget and versatility is priority, I wholeheartedly recommend the Lenovo Flex. So that is my review of the Lenovo Flex. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video and want to support the channel, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this one. If you have any questions or comments about the laptop or the video, be sure to leave them in the comment section down below and we'll be replying to those. And for the sake of transparency, I purchased this laptop from eBay and have not been compensated in any way to make this video. The opinions here are my own and I'd love to hear yours in the comments down below.